So, yeah, like I said, it's your boy Young Sam Prellum. I am. I had turned off the AC unit for right now because I just want to be able to shoot this video, and hopefully, I get it done quick enough to where I don't sweat my fucking ass off. I literally just got out of the shower. Anyway, I'm shooting this video because it is the first of the month. By the way, how y'all summer going? You know what I'm saying? My summer is going. It's okay so far, you know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy, nothing wild. Like, I got some shit in my beard. It's just water. It's just water dripping off of me. Anyway, like, you know what I'm saying? So far, I ain't really doing nothing too summer extravaganza-ish. You know what I'm saying? Just work, you know what I'm saying? Get to the paper, man, you know what I'm saying? Get ready for school, you know what I'm saying? Start next month, you feel real? You feel me? Man, I ain't been to school in like fucking damn near 10 years for real, bro. Almost 10. Like 5 to 10. Anyway, this video that I'm today is about, well, it was originally about things that I wish I knew before, you know. Let me double back. I fall, y'all. This is July, the first of the month of July. And July is my birth month. I was born on the 22nd. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That was the one day the earth stood still, just like my stuttering right there. That was that one day the earth stood still. You know what I'm saying? July 22nd, 1997 at like 8 o'clock at night. You feel me? And I came into this world being the most awesomest person in the world that I know. And I know a lot of awesome people. Anyway. So, like I said, like I was trying to say before, originally this video was supposed to be about like pretty much like some things that I wish I knew before, you know, as I'm reaching the end of my 20s, you know what I'm saying? But as I was like, trying to like figure out what I wanted to say and stuff, I had realized something that I feel like is super important. And the thing is that to not say that about myself. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is that I don't want to shame myself or put myself down or about not knowing something, you know, moments ago, the younger version of myself, you know what I'm saying? The past version of myself, not knowing the things that I know now. You feel me? And the reason why is because, like, it's important to respect the present, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, respect the past and respect the future. And, like, not knowing whatever the fuck I was going to say, you know what I'm saying? For, like, whatever situation, like, not knowing how to pay taxes or get girls or whatever like that, like, all that shit, all that stuff came with time, you know what I'm saying? Came with the opportunities, came with repetition, came with just the want to knowing it. You feel me? So like, I don't have anything that I could say for myself, you know what I'm saying like something I wish I knew, you know what I'm saying? Because if I say that, I'm gonna realize I figured it out, obviously. So I'm not gonna like, I don't want to dwell on it, you know what I'm saying? So I do want to say things that have, you know, that let me figure out what I want to say right quick. I do want to make this a different kind of video then, to talk about the parts of growth that I've had, you know what I'm saying? So one of the biggest parts of growth I feel like I've had is how to deal with like relationships. I'm getting better, you know, so every day we strive to get better. But many years ago, like 3 years ago, right? I started to get real close with this woman, and like I really enjoyed her and stuff like that. We were friends at first, co-workers at first, friends next. Then as soon as she got out of her relationship, like somehow it just moved way faster to being like in this boyfriend girlfriend relationship, this romantic relationship, which I realized that we did not need, bro. That her and we needed it because it happened, but like I said before, like I know now practically why it happened more than anything, and it's not necessarily for like I'm just saying like shit that young Jalen used to beat himself up about, like, oh, fucking, I ain't a billionaire, I ain't established, and all that good shit. It wasn't really about that. It was more so about just getting with somebody that you aren't completely compatible with. Not even completely compatible. Fuck complete compatible. Just enough compatibility to where dating could work out. You know what I'm saying? And we just like streamlined that and went so fast to try to work it out. And the initial breakup with me was not bad. Like, she broke up with me, obviously. She's the one who felt that we were incompatible. And I didn't see it at the time, but I'm starting to see it now, you know what I'm saying, after years later. Because I dwell on shit, you know what I'm saying? I got to figure it out. I got to take a little water break. I'm already sweating up. Anyway, broke up with me. And like, that was cool or whatever. But then we kept in contact and stuff, and that was kind of like new for me because I'm so used to like dating chicks, and as soon as that dynamic don't work, it's typically like just abandoned. Like whatever like relationship we could have had between each other, whether it be friendship or whatever the fuck, like it's typically just like, you know what I'm saying, dead in the water. And to be honest, she wanted to like keep me around, right? And I don't think that she wanted to keep me around in ways that like other people were telling me, like, oh, she just wants your attention, she just want to keep your attention or whatever. I'm sorry, I gotta turn this fucking fan on. Bear with me, y'all. I thought I would go cut back on. So that means I just need to talk maybe a little bit louder. Sorry for all you headphone users. Anyway, so like I said, like the advice, the things, the information that people were giving me were all like typically coming from a place where like people are talking through hurt, or like me, obviously trying to also trying to help. But it's always something. But life is so complex, bro. It's not. It's never really just black and white. Everything is on the fucking spectrum, bro. Even black and white is on the spectrum, gang. You feel me? You could just kind of say that these are respective ends, but they all like loop around to each other. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Who really gives a fuck? Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is that what was being told to me was that she just want to keep you around for attention and all that good shit. She fucking another nigga and all this crazy stuff, right? Feeding onto the already like impressionable mind that I have because I was so hurt about not the breakup. I ain't even tell you about the action that happened between us after the breakup and shit. It's just like, say just navigating those grounds of, being a person. And like I said, you look at the internet a lot, or you ask other people who don't have the same kind of mindset that you have, they're going to have their responses are going to fuck you over. I promise you that. So like I said, like you're hearing a lot of attention, this, that, third, like pretty much painting this woman as the villain, or sometimes painting me as a villain. That's typically how it goes. But like some real adult shit is that just because two people break up, it does not mean that either one side is the villain, that somebody was wrong or something like that. Nobody needs to be put over the next person in that whole scenario. And that's why when she broke up with me, that's why I ain't gonna say it didn't hurt, but that's why like I kind of just moved about it a little bit more gracefully, because it was just like it wasn't like you didn't break up with me because we ain't had a breakup because of cheating or some other, some other thing that you could be painted as a villain behind. So fast forward after the breakup, this we were trying to hang out or whatever. Or me, at least me wanting to hang out and stuff. And she kind of like pulled the rug up under me, and it hurt my feelings. And then she just kept putting stuff on top of that was hurting my feelings. And like it made me look at her differently. And in that moment, she started looking at me differently because I started to wild out, bruh. And I am not going to tell y'all niggas that you need to control your emotions in the sense of act like you not fucking phased by it. Like, no, bruh. Like, it's one thing, like, I told her, like, hey, fuck you. Like, I told her a bunch of times that day, like, fuck you, motherfucker. And, well, I pretty much told her a bunch of times in that moment, like, hey, look, I don't like you. That really hurt my feelings a lot. They didn't say it like that. It was more about, like, the big F-bombs, I hope you die, all that good stuff, man. Because it was just, like, to me, it was me feeling that last straw, bro. You feel me? Like, oh no, bro, I can't keep getting played like this. Like, you feel me? It was a reoccurring thing that I kept trying to get her to fix on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect me to know how you feel all the time. I don't do well with hints. I don't do well with you being so avoidant and behind things. Like, I would love for you to tell me yes or no. You can tell me yes or no. You can say that I'm fucking with another nigga. I will be cool behind that. But what I can't stand is when you sit here and you tell me that I am a problem. That while I don't like it when you tell me that I'm the problem when I'm trying to find solutions, and the fact that you are being difficult behind that is, you know what I'm saying, that makes you the problem. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about her specifically. I'm talking about people in general in that kind of sense. You feel me? I don't know if y'all catching on that shit or not, but like practically what I realized though is that out of the whole long-winded conversation is about a lot of it is about you making your own rules, your own truths behind things, bro. Your own logic towards stuff. Like, you can sit there and base your movements off of what other people have said in the past or have done, or you can, make your own wave into it. You know what I'm saying? And like me, like fixating on it, being so fixated on it, and like wanting the answer to it and shit like that, and the fact that like she didn't even like block me, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously she still want me in her life in some type of capacity. So laying on a bunch of layers of all that shit, just realizing like, damn, like it just seemed bad because I shot for the stars and kind of and landed right back on the earth, you know what I'm saying? And I felt super blamed for a lot of that shit. And though it's her projection of it, you know what I'm saying? And I can't knock the fact that I felt like I said, felt super targeted. When you become close with other people, it brings out your insecurities, your triggers, and all that good shit. Also, your qualities too. You feel me? Don't just think that your bad stuff always stands out. Your qualities come out too. And that's like the best way to look at life is like, man, shit, like hard is hard, but it doesn't equal bad or good. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard. And it's whatever you make out of it, bro. I think that probably the biggest thing that I've learned, you know what I'm saying? And not even that I wish I learned it sooner, but I've learned through time, and I appreciate myself for that so much. And just because I made that story was about, some type of relationship or whatever, it does not stop the fact that a lot of that can be applied to everywhere. Like, relationships aren't just romantic, they're platonic. They're your family, your co-workers, your friends, your, you know what I'm saying, your pets, motherfuckers you just walk past on the street sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's there, So like I said, like, I respect myself so much for growing. I'm becoming more of a man, especially becoming more of a man that I really want to be. partially also due to the fact that I'm also shooting this video, and I most definitely plan on uploading it, whether if it be edited or not. I don't give a fuck. I just want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about perfection. I don't care about chasing perfection. I personally believe that the fact that we exist is perfection, and it's gonna go. That right there goes over plenty people of heads. But if you look into the fact that Earth and all the things that exist on Earth exist, it's comparing to the backdrop of how infinite space is and how we haven't ever found anything else that resembles us exactly. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of planets out there that could harbor life and shit like that, but it could be completely inhospitable to human beings, and that's fine, because I don't think we're going to survive on other planets without major adaptations, you know what I'm saying, technology. But you know what I'm saying, this is our home. And let me not get too long-winded, because pretty much I just want to say, like, if you're going through something now, keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Respect your emotions. Don't hide from your emotions. Don't run from it. It's one thing to feel something, and it's one thing to act on the other thing. You know what I'm saying? You can be mad at whoever the fuck, but you don't have to go and fight them all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just recognize that you're upset. Go and outsource it through many ways. There's many ways. I ain't gonna sit here and just say like, oh, you need to go goddamn go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? You can do anything for the fact of yourself. Then this journey in life is your life. You feel me? So there's a infinite amount of ways to get through something. There's no one cure to end all. You feel me? Outside of just living. So live every single day for the rest of your life, my friends. Everybody, even you. You know who I'm talking about. So with that being said, it's your boy Young Samprellum on another rant about life, man. And more things coming soon, bro. More content, more solid things, more music, more videos, more whatever the fuck I feel like putting my energy into. So like I probably did not say in the beginning of this video, it is your boy Young Samprellum, the young sexiest man in all of existence. He who hasn't thought of anything yet, but soon it will come around. I hope y'all have a great day, great night, great summer, great lives. Party till you can't no more, my friends. Till next time.